What's up guys, Mark here, and here's my story. I firmly believe that there will come a day when our cell phones will become the only camera we'll ever need. I have no idea when that will happen, but it's coming. After getting my iPhone 6s Plus, I quickly realized that the capability of the devices that we carry in our pockets is almost limitless. Being a person who loves to tinker around and see how far I can push things, I wanted to see if Rode's Videomic Go would have any discernible difference on audio quality straight out of the phone. But first off, let's talk about what this microphone brings to the table. The Rode Videomic Go is an extremely lightweight, line gradient, super cardioid shotgun mic that requires absolutely no battery power. It gets any power it needs directly from the device you plug it into. It sports a Rycote Lyre style shock mount that will help to isolate your recordings from both handling noise and light bumps and vibrations. The other big selling point is that it's 100% plug and play. No knobs, sliders, switches, or batteries make this a fantastic choice for people who just want pure simplicity without any fuss. The plug is easily removable should it ever wear out and need to be replaced, and I think that the coil design is a fantastic touch. The capsule itself is only about a ½ inch, and the frequency range is a little compressed, coming in at 100 Hz to 16 kHz. But consider it's mainly used for vocal pickup, scratch type audio, and not necessarily intended for high fidelity, I was perfectly fine with that. There were a couple of things that I wasn't too stoked about. First was the manufacturing of the capsule. It's a little on the cheap side. It's basically just some tight mesh that's been glued on. It's not a deal breaker or anything, but just something to be aware of. And the second thing was that there was no step-down adapter included. While this was mainly intended to ride in your camera's hot shoe, it does have a 3/8 inch screw hole in the bottom, but I would have liked to have seen a step down to a 1/4-20 included. Most tripods and mini ball heads and magic arms use the 1/4-20, so it just would have been a nice final touch if it had had it. To bring this whole thing together, I also picked up the Rode SC7 TRS to TRS Patch Cable. This basically allows me to go straight from the Videomic Go into the iPhone without having to record into a separate device. Now that that's out of the way, let's take a listen to a couple of audio samples.
Alright guys, so I wanted to do a quick audio test with basically just the onboard microphone, and you have to understand that the iPhone has 3 different microphones, one on the front, one on the bottom, and one on the back of the camera. So if you're going to be recording with the rear facing camera, it'll start using the rear facing mic. If you're talking on the phone, it'll pick up from the bottom, and if you're taking selfie type video, you'll start picking up audio from the front microphone. So I wanted to test this microphone. I'm recording this in 4K on the iPhone 6s Plus. Just kind of getting an overall audio sample in a standard room, nothing special, about 8-foot ceilings, hardwood floors, that whole thing. What do you think? I mean, honestly, I think that the audio from the iPhone 6s Plus microphones sound pretty damn good. But now I'm going to swap over to the Rode Videomic Go and see how it sounds. Alright, so now I'm recording directly into the Rode Videomic Go. It's just a few, like 8 inches away from the microphone that was on the iPhone 6s Plus. It's kind of up atop the thing. So again, same place, same room, same ceiling, same hardwood floors. I'm honestly hoping that it will reject some audio from off to the sides, but I have done a couple of other different audio tests between the 2 microphones that are already existing, both with the iPhone and the Videomic Go, and I couldn't tell that much of a difference. And I think that if most people were just wanting to record some audio that was ultimately going to end up on YouTube, I seriously doubt that you're going to be able to tell the difference. It's just me. Maybe my ears are just not as discerning as others. I know that some people have a real ear in tone for different types of sounds and frequencies and stuff like that. I just don't think I have them. But at any rate, this is what the Rode Videomic Go sounds like, and now we'll switch back over to the iPhone 6s Plus. Okay guys, so now I am outside because I wanted to kind of get away from the ceiling, the floors, the walls, any sort of reflective surfaces, and see just exactly how well the iPhone 6s Plus internal microphone performs in some real world conditions. So we're outside, the breeze is kind of coming across a bit. It's kind of a light breeze, it's not overly heavy, but it's decent enough that it ought to pick up if it's going to. Anything more than this, and I would probably want a little bit of extra protection on the microphone to kind of shield it from this type of breeze. So anyway, this is a test of the internal iPhone 6s Plus microphone. Alright, so I have now swapped over to the Rode Videomic Go. I've got it plugged up to the iPhone and I'm giving it a test here in the great outdoors. Again, the wind is blowing pretty decent. The standard foamy windscreen on the Rode Videomic Go is pretty standard for most microphones, and they generally just don't offer a whole lot of protection. Anything more than this, and I would probably want something like a dead cat or a blimp to protect the microphone. There comes a nice breeze. I'm pretty anxious to see exactly how that microphone is performing right now against that breeze. I won't know until I get inside, so you all should be hearing it loud and clear on your end right now. So at any rate, this is a test of the Rode Videomic Go in the great outdoors with the wind blowing like a mofo right now. Damn. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got an apples to oranges kind of comparison. I just wanted to see, honestly, how the Rode Videomic Go compared to a really high-end Audio-Technica AT875R. And I've got it recording into my Zoom H4n. I'm trying to make sure that I stay right around -10 or -12, -6 decibels. So anyway, this is what the Rode Videomic Go sounds like being recorded into the H4n, and now I'm going to swap over to the Audio-Technica A875R, just for your comparing pleasure. Alright, so now I'm recording into the Audio-Technica AT875R. I just want to give a base comparison of what shotgun microphones of different caliber actually sound like. So it's not a fair comparison. This is an XLR style shotgun microphone, whereas the Rode Videomic Go is just a 3.5 millimeter input jack microphone. So it's not really a fair comparison, but I do believe it's one that deserves your attention if you do happen to be a run and gun sort of electronic news gathering type fellow or lady, or perhaps a run and gun videographer. Okay, so this is the Rode yet again, and for the most part, I think it's a handy tool. I don't necessarily think that the audio quality is anywhere close to as good as a professional XLR balanced input microphone, but the comparison should help some people out there that were maybe on the fence between spending $100 for the Rode and maybe going up a little bit higher and seeing what $60 to $70 extra dollars, what kind of quality that could buy you.
So what do I think? I think the new microphones in the iPhone 6s Plus are absolutely fantastic. And since it was the device I was wanting to use the Videomic Go with, I just couldn't hear that big of an improvement to justify keeping it. But let me also say that most DSLR internal mics are absolutely horrendous. So if you are looking to improve the scratch audio of your camera, the Rode Videomic Go is an absolute no-brainer. It's light, shock mount, built-in hot shoe mount, replaceable cable, no batteries required. It's a slam dunk if you like less headaches. As always, the links will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys again in the next one. Peace.